Entering bring the paint today screen. Entering main menu screen ultimate team franchise. Entering pop-up resume. Delete. Entering current franchise online franchise offline save franchise online save. Entering bring the paint today screen. Entering main quick superstar. Entering select a career to play screen. You have 5 options is selected. Entering avatar hub screen. You have 3 options. The lead is selected. Sabak. Entering select a career to play. Entering avatar hub screen. You have 3. Showdown is selected. Seduction play showdown is selected.
Play with the family, playing with your life. Just got the ops hurt, looking sick, so we gon' disinfect them like a wipe. How that boy a big
entering
cat,
pick up a boost screen. You entering showdown screen. Solo squad rank is selected. Entering showdown rank squad. Entering showdown rank squad screen. You have 4 options. Ready. Entering attention pop up. There was entering showdown rank. Entering attention pop up. There was entering squad rank is selected. Entering showdown rank squad screen. Ranked squads is selected. 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 Ranked squads is ranked squads is entering attention pop up. There was entering entering showdown ranked squad screen. You have 4 options. Ready up is selected. Entering showdown screens. Squad ranked is selected. Entering showdown. Enter press. Entering avatar hub screen. You have 3 options. Showdown is selected. Seduction play showdown is selected. Entering ice out the comp. Entering squad ranked is selected. Entering showdown ranked squad screen. You have 4 options. Ready up is selected. Showdown draft starts in 3 seconds. Entering auction is set to WR/JRed_SOCOMP is selecting. Entering select your position on field. VOKQSSDN is selecting. Entering select your position on field screen. Auction is set to RD/Delaware.
Yeah, I should've served the other one, but he right back for another one. Quarter on a quarter, how you double up right off the bus. Soon as he touch down, run the money up. 1-on-1. Water, a little vinegar mix, it's tough enough, take another. Still plenty room, you get money with my run, been never.
Entering squad rank screen.
enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more than dollars. Still on the grind, I had enough time. My yesterdays are young and honest. Trip to Hawaii, then bust out the haka, bust out the haka, bust out the boat. When there's nothing to do, never been capping, you know that it's true. Haters are trying me, you ripping like boom. Breaking them hearts and breaking them rules. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy.
You have 4 options. Ranked is selected. Entering Showdown Ranked Squad screen, you have 4 options. Ready up is selected. You have 2 op. You have 4 op. Change appearance. Friend menu item. GCNGA, Disinfector 6, Blink Wheeler 11, NHL 24, press triangle button to more actions, L, ready up. Showdown draft starts in 3 seconds, select, entering select your position on field screen up, because Bobcat 201 is selecting. And option is set to RD / Tristan Z is selecting. Entering select your position on field screen, option is set to QB/FS.
You know I'm an east side, big TD East type of whole rep. That top dog since top ramen now, steak lobster with a shrimp. Big, put a ribbon on it, get you give, rep. Bet that, real never switch that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way.
Entering squad rank screen.
Generous and let y'all peruse it. How obnoxious. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure.
You have 4 options. Rank is selected.
If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah. This ain't happened for me
Entering.
overnight.
Yes.
Yeah. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah. Down the
Entering
business, I ain't
corner
playing
back screen
nice.
catching is selected.
So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight.
Enter.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you pop it, they don't wanna slice.
Finesse
Yeah.
moves is selected.
Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah.
Entering corner. And yes.
Better.
Entering
Now than
showdown.
ever. Ain't
Enter.
no cracking
Yes.
under pressure. The boy's clever. If I did it, it was stellar. Nobody fresher. Stop complaining,
Entering
man, my
mix
head
soup
hurts. These
franchise.
catchy records ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me.
Entering
Heard the
current
catalog,
franchises
you know
screen,
I
you
got
have
some
2 options.
stars on
You
me.
have 18
You
options.
don't really
Franchise
wanna
on.
start with me.
Entering main.
I would sacrifice the heart in me. For
Superstar
family,
Co.
I wrote her, but you wouldn't know it by the way that I wrote her. Career lifespan looking good, it ain't
Entering
slowing.
Superstar
Whenever
KO lobby
another
screen, you
man,
have
I
5
just keep
options.
going.
Appel, mode option, type
If I did
option,
it, then I did it right.
size option,
This ain't
size
happened for
option
me
is set to
overnight.
2v2.
Bet
You
it
have
gets me,
super
you gon' pay the
roll
price.
option is set to you have
Down to
5
business, I ain't
options.
playing
Play
nice.
is selected.
So
And
ahead of y'all, I'm
Superstar
out of
KO
sight.
draft starts in 5
When you
seconds.
poppin', they don't wanna slice. Yeah. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah.
Entering round
Mediocre,
1 and
that just won't suffice.
Broncos.
Keep myself grounded, that's a piece of me that I won't let go. No matter what level I reach, I promise to hold it close. Ain't gotta tell me this hitting different, man, I already know. How are you claiming we had a baby?
Entering
We ain't never
Superstar Co
spoke.
draft
I don't
background
get
screen.
here with random women on the road.
Entering
They want
round
a DNA test to prove it.
Jaguars.
I'm like, here you go. I could've saved you a bunch of time and told you the results. Looking for hush money from me, you ain't gon' get it though.
Entering
Historic.
Superstar Co
Rain on
draft
my
background
parade, I
screen.
keep walking and ignore it. Just part of
Entering
the
round
game,
3,
yeah, that comes
Def
with
Play
the
book screen, you have
territory.
32
It's
options.
another day, man.
Theirs is selected.
Downpouring, it's nothing. If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah.
Entering
This ain't
Finding
happened
Match
for me
1 screen.
overnight. Yeah. bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Down the business, I ain't playing nice. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. When you poppin', they don't wanna slice. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Mediocre, that's a...
On a muggy night here in Houston, Texas, it's a perfect 72 degrees inside NRG Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Houston. Down the numbers. There he goes. Past midfield. Look out. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Base block left is selected.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good.
Entering play
and we are tied at
Special
7.
teams, you have 6 options. Return left leg is selected.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Tampa 2.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing now is Stroud. Open man is Noah Brown. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Stroud looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Play action now, Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson, 34 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
There are 3 categories. You have 30 options. Cover 3 spy is selected.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Play action. Here's Stroud. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Texans.
Entering play call. All plays. There are 6 categories. All plays.
And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Right is selected.
Fairbairn good with the extra point.
Entering
and we are
call.
tied at
Special
14.
Teams. You have 6 options. Return left leg is selected.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down to the 10. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Options. Cover 3 Sky is selected.
On first down, here's Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
6 options. Man 3 Jeep is selected.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Cover 3, Tampa 2.
They run here with Singletary. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Oh, a good move at the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
Base block left is selected.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Special teams, you have 6 options. Return left leg is selected.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. Finding room at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
You have 9 options.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Stroud. And his throw here is incomplete.
Entering play
to this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
Play action. Stroud now. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Stroud sets up the play action. Under pressure, and they got to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Come on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. That's complete. It's Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Special teams, you have 6 options. Return left leg is selected.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Prescott now on 2nd down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On play action, Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. There he goes, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Entering play call.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 112 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Touchdown! Devin Singletary, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Entering play call.
Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Return left leg selected.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards.
Prowl slant 3. FS hook slant. Silver cover 6 showed you.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Stroud. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. Here's 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Dak. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving. Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Dak. He finds his man, Pollard. Gets past one man, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Pollard diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Cover 3 Sky. Cover 3 scheme.
This is 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Got his man, it's Woods. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on first down.
And cover 1
now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's Stroud. He'll get this complete to Collins. And he's got a first down here as he stops the clock with just 16 ticks remaining.
30 options. Cover 1 LB blitz is selected.
Stroud to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stroud looks to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. This is caught, and he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime. Now for the all-critical extra point. He's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime.
Heads. Receive. Defend L. Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left leg is selected.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Play action now, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys! Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
3, cover 2 drop.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Singletary again. Now they can't bring. Gets through, and now an opening. Inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 74 yards the distance there on the touchdown run. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
Left is selected.
And he'll bang that one through.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options, return left leg is selected.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him. Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Prescott to throw it. Swinging this out for Pollard.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Prescott. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
To throw, Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Now here's Pollard. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. On second down, it's Pollard. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Entering post-game screen, you have 5 options. Finish game is selected. Entering Superstar KO game summary screen, you won 55-49. Waiting for players.